The jungle was alive. It breathed, it watched. Every leaf, every shadow seemed to pulse with a hidden energy, a life force that was both mesmerizing and terrifying. Alex and Jordan felt it. Each step they took was met with resistance, as if the jungle itself was reluctant to let them pass. Their hearts pounded in their chests, a rhythm that matched the jungle's own heartbeat. The air was thick with humidity and the smell of decay. The oppressive heat made every breath a laborious task, and the constant buzz of insects was a relentless reminder of the jungle's omnipresence. The jungle whispered around them. It was a symphony of rustling leaves and buzzing insects. The sounds blended together, creating an eerie melody that seemed to speak directly to their souls, warning them of unseen dangers. The jungle was a maze, an intricate web of life and mystery. It was easy to get lost in its embrace, where every path seemed to lead nowhere and everywhere at once. Alex and Jordan wandered deeper and deeper, their footsteps muffled by the thick carpet of leaves and undergrowth. The light began to fade, casting long shadows that danced and flickered. The air grew colder, a chill that seeped into their bones. The sounds of the jungle changed, morphing from the gentle rustle of leaves to eerie whispers that seemed to come from all directions. They seemed to be closing in, the whispers growing louder, more insistent, as if the jungle itself was speaking to them. The jungle was no longer welcoming. It had transformed into a place of shadows and threats, a living entity with a will of its own. It was threatening to swallow them whole, to consume them in its endless green depths. The trees pressed closer, their branches reaching out like grasping claws, as if trying to pull them into the heart of the jungle. The vines seemed to writhe and pulse with a life of their own, twisting and turning as if they were alive, sentient. The jungle was toying with them, playing tricks on their senses, making them question what was real and what was illusion. It was leading them deeper into its heart, drawing them into its core, where the true secrets of the jungle lay hidden, waiting to be discovered. The jungle was alive with sound, but it was a symphony of fear. The rustling of leaves became the slithering of snakes. The buzzing of insects became the whisper of voices. The jungle was speaking to them. It was warning them.
Did you hear that, Jordan?
Yeah, Alex, I don't like this, not one bit.
Alex and Jordan felt a chill run down their spines. They were not alone. They could feel eyes watching them from the shadows. They could hear their names being whispered on the wind. The jungle knew their names. It knew their fears. Section 5. The Altar of Fear. They stumbled upon a clearing. In the center stood an ancient altar. It was made of cold grey stone. Strange symbols were carved into its surface. The symbols seemed to writhe and shift before their eyes. The air around the altar crackled with an unseen energy. The whispers intensified. They swirled around the altar like a vortex of fear. Alex and Jordan felt a sense of dread wash over them. This place was evil. It was a place of sacrifice. It was a place of power.
We have to get out of here. We need to escape the jungle's grasp.
Hurry, Alex, the jungle is closing in on us.
They turned to flee, but the jungle was closing in. The whispers turned to screams, the screams of the hunted, the screams of the damned.
Something's chasing us. I can hear it crashing through the undergrowth.
It's massive and hungry and relentless.
They ran until their lungs burned and their legs screamed for mercy, but they couldn't outrun the fear. Section 7. The jungle's hunger. The jungle was a predator. It was hunting them. It was playing with them. It was toying with their fear. The jungle fed on fear. It grew stronger with each whimper, each gasp of terror.
The jungle was a dark and hungry god. It demanded sacrifice. It demanded blood. Alex and Jordan were its next offering. They were trapped in a nightmare. They were lost in a world of shadows and whispers.
Section 8, Lost and Hunted. They were lost, hopelessly lost. The jungle had disoriented them. It had stripped them of their confidence. They were no longer the intrepid explorers. They were prey.
They huddled together for comfort.
But there was no comfort to be found in the jungle. Only fear, only despair.
The jungle was closing in. The whispers were getting louder. The end was near. Section 9. An eerie discovery. They stumbled upon a clearing. In the center lay a skeleton. It was picked clean. Only the bones remained. The bones were old. They crumbled to dust at the slightest touch. The skeleton wore a tattered backpack. It was identical to their own. A chill ran down their spines. This was no ordinary jungle. This was a graveyard. A graveyard of ambition, a graveyard of dreams. The jungle had claimed countless victims before them, and it would claim countless more. Section 10. The unseen depths. The whispers surrounded them. They were everywhere. They were inside their heads. The jungle was speaking to them. It was telling them its secrets, secrets of madness and despair.
Alex and Jordan were never seen again. The jungle had swallowed them whole. It had claimed their souls. Their cries for help were lost in the symphony of the jungle.
The jungle kept its secrets. It always had. It always would. The jungle was a place of whispers, and the whispers never lied.